Hey guys, what's up? I'm back with another story time. And for this story today, I'm going to be talking about the first time I got ditched, per se. So just to backtrack, I was friends with this one girl. Let's say her name is Haley. So me and Haley were friends since like 6th grade. And 8th grade year, eighth grade year, we're on, I believe, fall break. We're like, hey, let's go to, like, with our group, let's go to, like, the park. And then she's like, "Hey, yeah, sure." So me, her, okay. So some other people in our group couldn't go. So me, her, and our other friend, we decided to like go to. We decided to go to the park. We meet up there, and she's like, "Hey, I brought my other friend," and I'm like, "Oh, cool." Even though I hated her, but like I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna cause like a big commotion, this and that. So what happens? So what happens is like at the park, she just completely ignores like me and our other friend, and just like only talks to like the friend that she brought along that never even like knew it was coming. So then after that, so at the park, one of our friends' apartments like lived by the park. So we're like, hey, let's just go there just to visit them. We're like, me and my friend, we didn't think much of it. So we're like, yeah, like we're cool with them. So let's just go. So then Haley, she's like, okay, I'm gonna like go inside for a quick minute. We'll be out in 10 minutes. We're like, oh, okay, that's kind of messed up, but that's all right, I guess. So me and him, keep waiting, and then 10 minutes goes by. She isn't out yet. So we're like, hey, maybe she's just taking a little bit. She's probably like held up in something. So we're like, okay, let's wait another 5 minutes just to be nice about it. 5 minutes goes by. She's still not out. So we're like, okay, something's probably happened. So let's call her. And then we call her, and she's like, oh, you guys can just like head back to the park. I'll meet you there in 20 minutes. I'm like, I wish you would have informed me later, but I didn't throw a big fit about it. Yeah, I didn't throw like a big like fit about it. So like we head back to the park. We're just talking, this and that. We're like, and then we just start talking like, hey, what do you think is taking her so long? Like, they haven't talked to each other in a while. Probably just like getting caught up on stuff that's happened. So then she said 20 minutes. Keep that in mind. So then 30 minutes goes by. Okay, and they were like, okay, something's happening. So then we call her. She's like, oh, everything's fine. Just we'll be there soon. And then we're like, oh, okay, that's a little rude, to be clear. Like, we've made plans about this like few days in advance just to hang out, and then you bring your friend that I don't even like, and you just go to like another friend's house. They're like, you know what? Fine, we'll just like cut her some slack, I guess. An hour goes by. We're like, okay, I've had enough of this. I'm gonna call. And then her friend that I don't like picks up the phone. She's like, "Hey, you need to like really back off. Like you're not Haley's mom, so stop calling her and worried about where she is all the time." I'm like, And then at that point, I snap. I'm like, okay, first of all, we made plans that you weren't even involved in, and now she just completely ditches us. So I'm pissed. And she's like, "Well, you're not her effing mom, and so you could just like leave her alone. She could take care of herself." And then here's the thing. So then me and my friend are like, hey, you just want? I'll call my mom. She could pick us up, and then we'll just go to my house to like chill for a little bit. He's like, okay. So then we leave the park. We go to my house, and then we just hang out for a bit. And then she texted me saying, hey, where are you guys? I'm like, and I told her we left because you left us first. So of course we're not gonna hang out at the park just waiting for you when you're not gonna show up. And then a few minutes go by. Me and him are hanging out still. Then like he leaves my house around like 8 o'clock, I would say. Haley's mom calls, and she's like, "Hey, what happened with Haley?" I'm like, "Wait, what are you talking about?" And she's like, "You guys hung out, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, we hung out." Wait, she's like, "What happened?" I'm like, I told her the whole story, like this and that, like she wasn't showing up, she left us, this that, and then come to find out, like when we meet up at school, when like or like when school's done, or like when fall break is done, we go to school. Then she tells us that she was actually high. She went there to smoke with her friends. And we're like, oh, okay. I could see why your mom called me now. I thought your mom was like mad because I like ditched you, which I was fine with her mom. Her mom was really nice. So I don't know why that was like my first thought. So like she called me. I didn't. Oh, okay, wait. Backtrack. So she called me. I didn't answer because I thought she was gonna like start screaming at me. But then she texted me like from Haley's phone saying, "Hey, what happened?" Then I tell her everything that happened, and yeah, that's what happened. Oh yeah, that's what I told her. Told her, hey, she kind of ditched us, and she went to her friend's apartment without telling us first. And then her mom's like, "Oh, okay, thank you for making sure she's all right." And then after that, I was like, you know what, Kaylee? Oh shit, Haley, my bad. I know someone named Kaylee. Okay, I was like, you know what? I'm done. We're not gonna. I'm not friends with you anymore, pretty much. So then another thing happens. Like she gets caught up in some drama. You know what? I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll try to help her out with this situation, but don't expect it to go well. You know. Like now me and her aren't friends because of other shit, which could be another story, by the way. Yeah, but that's about it. Me and her aren't friends anymore. I don't even talk to her. I'm chill with her mom, honestly, and her brother. She see the thing with these stories. She okay. Even though I didn't use her name, she's gonna watch this. She probably watches. I highly doubt she watches my videos, but if she does, that's gonna be hilarious. Yeah, if she watches this video, she's gonna know it's her, even though I didn't use her real name. And if she talks to me about it, I don't give a fuck. It'll just be a funny situation, and that'll be another story to tell. That's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the story time. Let me know if you want another story about like why I'm not friends with her anymore. And just subscribe if you're new, and be sure to like it. And I'll see you guys next time.